So today, when Doug got off work, he said, hey, you want to go by the Goodwill? I'm going to go grab a shower. We'll go to Goodwill. It's like, okay. About an hour and a half before they closed. So we go in. I'm looking through the bins. They have about 4 or 5 bins sitting out there in the middle for stuff they haven't put out on the shelves yet. I'm wearing a mask. Doug's wearing one. Obviously, we've had our shot, but there's people out there that don't have their shot, so we know we could catch COVID and not show any signs, but pass it on to someone who doesn't have a shot. So we wear the mask again because the numbers are getting bad again. So I noticed this gentleman with hair a little bit shorter than mine, older gentleman, much older than me, and he's looking through the bin and he sees this Chinaware, stacks of it, and he's like, this stuff is worth a lot of money, blah 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 blah. And I was like, actually it's not. People, there's more of this out there than people used to realize. It's really not worth a lot. It's a basic pattern. It's just white on white, you know what I'm saying? So we're talking about that. He said he wants to get it for his sister because her kids are breaking all of her stuff, her china or whatever, and she's going through plates like mad. And I told him, don't waste your money. I've got a whole set of like place setting for 12, whatever, 10 or 12, and you're welcome to it. Just give me your number or I'll give you mine and we'll hook up and you can have it all. I want my shelving back. I've had this stuff for over a year. He said, what, is no one trying to buy it? I said, it's not even that no one's trying to buy it. I just haven't listed it because there's so much of it, you know? And I told him it has everything, the casserole, the sugar, I was telling him about everything. We stood there talked for a while. And he said, yeah, I was just up here bringing some stuff because I'm cleaning out my mom's place and getting it ready for her. When she comes home, she's in the hospital. And I was thinking, this guy's mom? Geez, how old is she? I think he said she was like 80 something or whatever. And maybe a little older. And he said, yes, she's in the hospital with COVID. I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. He was wearing a mask. I was wearing one, you know. Of course, Doug. And he wasn't over there with us at the time. He was off doing his thing. And the guy says, well, yeah, I mean, I'm sick with it now. And he pulls his mask down to say it, then pulls it back up. And it took me a minute to really grasp what he had said. You're sick with COVID. You just donated stuff. And now you're in here shopping for more stuff. I guess it just didn't dawn on me that somebody would do something like that. Just go casually shopping with COVID and think that the mask is going to be 100% protection. He said, yeah, she didn't have the shot. I don't have the shot. None of us do. And I was like, oh gosh, as soon as they put our age group up, me and my husband were like, now let's do this. You know, I don't want to get sick. He said, too soon. It's just too soon. Oh, we don't know what's in it. I went, oh, come on, dude. Come on. It just went south. But anyway, he talked for a few minutes more and we didn't agree. And I mean, he wasn't pushing his view on me and I wasn't pushing my view on him. We were just sharing our views and it didn't get ugly. We just didn't agree. And I wished him well. He said, oh, don't worry about, you know, giving me the set. You can just go ahead and donate it, you know. Because I told him if I don't give it away, I'm going to donate it because I need my space back. So I wanted to say, you know, how dare you stand here and talk to me for, 6 minutes and never tell me that you have currently been diagnosed with COVID in Florida. In Florida, of all places. Worst numbers in the country. So but he had an obligation, in my opinion, and I had never thought about it until now, after that happened, that he had an obligation to say, hey, or at least if it's a private thing and he doesn't want anyone to know, and he had to be out, to stand back. Don't have random conversations with a person you don't know. Don't have random conversations with a person you do know while you've got COVID in public, and you know good and well that person does not know. He didn't know if I had a shot. He had no way to know that until he told me he had COVID, and I told him I had already had my shot. And it's like, I don't know. I just, here I am wearing a mask to protect people that can't get the shot because of whatever the reason. There's a lot of people that medically cannot get the shot. And I don't want to get nobody sick. I don't want to be the one to do that. Not that I would ever know if I did, because it would be a random person. I would never know if I got them sick. But knowing that I'm going as far as I can to protect a stranger, and that stranger's not even doing what he can to protect others. So A, he's not protecting himself. I'm trying to protect him and others like me. And B, he's not protecting others, but those others are trying to protect him. What kind of world are we in here? I mean, what is happening in America? There's this entitled group that really truly is that man. That man represents a group of entitled adults that really feel like they are not obligated to protect themselves or anyone else. He had no way to know if I'd had my shot. Anyway, that's the world we live in. You guys be careful out there. I'm disgusted. It's disgusting. It's freaking disgusting shit.